The Kaaba has been attacked. It's been taken over, but... Oh, it's not the Kaaba. What, it's something greater than the Kaaba. It's Dhul Hijjah, it's the Hajj season, and Muslims from all over the world have gone to the Kaaba to perform Hajj. And it got me thinking of a hadith where the Prophet ﷺ, he was making tawaf around the Kaaba. And he's speaking at the Kaaba, saying how pure you are, and how pure is your fragrance, how great you are, and how great is your sanctity. By the one in whose hand is the soul of Muhammad, the sanctity of the believer is greater to Allah than your sanctity. Imagine a foreign nation went and occupied the Kaaba and then began dismantling it brick by brick. And then imagine that Turkey helped this foreign nation by supplying it with oil and steel. Imagine that the Gulf nations arrested and jailed anybody that spoke up against protecting the Kaaba. Imagine super capable and strong nations like Egypt and Pakistan doing absolutely nothing to liberate the Kaaba. Imagine that with all the resources of the Muslim Ummah, with all the power and capability that we have, was all reduced to nothing more than dua without action, charity without being able to get there, and wishful thinking and hope in institutions that have clearly not worked. Would this be our reaction if the Kaaba was occupied, if the Kaaba was being dismantled? Or would we expect that the Muslim Ummah erupts in protests, and these protests lead to revolutions? And these revolutions lead to the downfall of the very regimes that are helping occupy and dismantle the Kaaba. And this political vacuum which has now been created is filled in with a leadership that puts Islam and Muslims first, that puts justice first, that puts liberation first. If the Kaaba was being occupied, if the Kaaba was being dismantled, you would not expect any reaction less than this. Your expectation would not be any less than this. So what about that which is greater than the Kaaba being occupied? What about that which is greater than the Kaaba being dismantled? By the one in whose hand is the soul of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the sanctity of the believer is greater to Allah than the sanctity of the Kaaba.